Welcome to our channel. Today, we're testing your knowledge on some of the most famous US presidents and their key achievements. Let's see how well you know your history with these 20 multiple-choice questions. Ready? Let's go. 1. Which president set the goal of landing a man on the moon by the end of the 1960s? 1. Lyndon B. Johnson. 2. John F. Kennedy. 3. Dwight D. Eisenhower. 4. Richard Nixon. And the answer is John F. Kennedy. 2. Which president supported civil rights legislation and delivered a landmark speech in 1963? 1. Harry S. Truman. 2. Franklin D. Roosevelt. 3. John F. Kennedy. 4. Theodore Roosevelt. And the answer is John F. Kennedy. 3. Lyndon B. Johnson launched which series of domestic programs? 1. The Great Society programs. 2. The New Deal programs. 3. The Square Deal programs. 4. The Fair Deal programs. And the answer is the Great Society programs. 4. Which landmark legislation did Lyndon B. Johnson sign in 1964? 1. The Voting Rights Act. 2. The Civil Rights Act. 3. The Social Security Act. 4. The Emancipation Proclamation. And the answer is the Civil Rights Act.
Let us hasten that.
5. Which president initiated the construction of the U.S. interstate highway system? 1. John F. Kennedy. 2. Lyndon B. Johnson. 3. Dwight D. Eisenhower. 4. Harry S. Truman. And the answer is Dwight D. Eisenhower. 6. Who played a crucial role in negotiating an armistice to end the Korean War? 1. Franklin D. Roosevelt. 2. Harry S. Truman. 3. Dwight D. Eisenhower. 4. Woodrow Wilson. And the answer is Dwight D. Eisenhower. 7. Which president championed the creation of the League of Nations? 1. Woodrow Wilson. 2. Thomas Jefferson. 3. Theodore Roosevelt. 4. Franklin D. Roosevelt. And the answer is Woodrow Wilson. 8. Who established the Federal Reserve System? 1. Andrew Jackson. 2. Thomas Jefferson. 3. Woodrow Wilson. 4. Harry S. Truman. And the answer is Woodrow Wilson. 9. Which president doubled the size of the United States with the Louisiana Purchase? 1. George Washington. 2. Thomas Jefferson. 3. James Madison. 4. James Monroe. And the answer is Thomas Jefferson. 10. Who was the principal author of the Declaration of Independence? 1. John Adams. 2. Benjamin Franklin. 3. Thomas Jefferson. 4. Alexander Hamilton. And the answer is Thomas Jefferson. 11. Which president helped rebuild Europe after World War II with the Marshall Plan? 1. Franklin D. Roosevelt. 2. Harry S. Truman. 3. Dwight D. Eisenhower. 4. John F. Kennedy. And the answer is Harry S. Truman. 12. Who issued an executive order to desegregate the U.S. military in 1948? 1. Harry S. Truman. 2. Franklin D. Roosevelt. 3. Dwight D. Eisenhower. 4. Lyndon B. Johnson. And the answer is Harry S. Truman. 13. Which president facilitated the construction of the Panama Canal? 1. William McKinley. 2. Theodore Roosevelt. 3. Woodrow Wilson. 4. Calvin Coolidge. And the answer is Theodore Roosevelt. 14. Who established numerous national parks, forests, and monuments? 1. Franklin D. Roosevelt. 2. Theodore Roosevelt. 3. Abraham Lincoln. 4. Ulysses S. Grant. And the answer is Theodore Roosevelt. 15. Who implemented the New Deal programs to combat the Great Depression? 1. Herbert Hoover. 2. Franklin D. Roosevelt. 3. Harry S. Truman. 4. Lyndon B. Johnson. And the answer is Franklin D. Roosevelt. 16. Which president guided the U.S. through most of World War II? 1. Woodrow Wilson. 2. Harry S. Truman. 3. Franklin D. Roosevelt. 4. Dwight D. Eisenhower. And the answer is Franklin D. Roosevelt. 17. Who issued the Emancipation Proclamation? 1. Abraham Lincoln. 2. George Washington. 3. Andrew Jackson. 4. Ulysses S. Grant. And the answer is Abraham Lincoln. 18. Which president led the nation through the Civil War? 1. Thomas Jefferson. 2. Abraham Lincoln. 3. James Buchanan. 4. Andrew Johnson. And the answer is Abraham Lincoln. 19. Who presided over the Constitutional Convention? 1. James Madison. 2. Thomas Jefferson. 3. John Adams. 4. George Washington. And the answer is George Washington. 20. Which president set many precedents for the executive office, including the tradition of a peaceful transfer of power? 1. George Washington. 2. John Adams. 3. Thomas Jefferson. 4. James Monroe. And the answer is George Washington. How did you do? Share your score in the comments below and let us know which questions you found the most challenging. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more quizzes and updates on the 2024 presidential election. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.